So our first travel experience, it wasn't off country. It wasn't an off country experience. So Danny was in Spain at the time, and we decided to make a little road trip to Sevilla, which is a city a few hours away from where I live, and it's very different there. It's one of the major cities in Spain, so it's
Yeah,
absolutely
it's
beautiful.
called Seville in English. In English, it's Seville, and then in Spanish, it's Sevilla.
Yeah. So for future notice, we're gonna be referring it to as Sevilla today. Okay. Anyway, so how was your experience in Sevilla? Well,
Oh, that was my birthday
yeah,
weekend. That
it
was
was
like my
Danny's
birth
birthday.
week.
Yeah. So we decided to do like a whole celebration in Sevilla, and it was actually really random. We just said, "Oh, let's just go to Sevilla." Like,
Yeah, I
okay,
forgot. Why did we choose to go to Sevilla? Was there
because
any
you've never
reason?
seen it.
Yeah,
You
but
never saw it, and I did, and I was like, "You have to see it." Anyway, so we booked a small Airbnb, and it was actually very convenient because we didn't pay for the whole apartment. We paid for a
a
room in an
room.
apartment,
Yeah.
but it just so happens that the person there was not staying there at the time.
Yeah, and we were
So
the
we
only ones.
literally had the whole place for ourselves. So it was really nice. So on the way there was a feria, which means like a festival. There was a festival of Sevilla happening that weekend, and we did not know that. We had no idea. We kind of just chose Sevilla. So immediately upon arrival, when we got to the Airbnb, I actually asked for an extension right away
All right,
because we
yeah.
were
We asked
like,
for an
yeah,
extra
because
day.
we asked for an extension because we found out that, oh, there's a festival happening,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, so what did we do in Sevilla? Well, I think the first thing I did to Danny, which I think she was very upset about, because this was literally on her
Oh, this
birthday,
was
and we had
yeah.
just arrived. It was a long trip. So you want to say it?
Yeah, we went to Sevilla literally on my birthday. So I think we left your house at around past
Yeah.
lunchtime, and we got to Sevilla at around maybe 5 p.m. So we only ate lunch, maybe like some snacks along the way, and there was like the whole commute, and then the whole settling in and stuff. And so we were walking around, and I was kind of like getting hungry, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take you to like the best place to get fresh fish and fresh seafood. It's like literally the best." So I was like, "Okay, I want fresh seafood on my birthday." And then I don't know how long we walked. It was a long walk. I got so hangry because I think we walked for, I don't know, an hour.
No,
We
40
walked for an
minutes.
hour.
We walked for 40 minutes.
I was getting so
But
hangry. It was
but
like
I
my
mean,
birthday. It
okay,
was 9
but it was a
p.m. We hadn't
scenic walk.
eaten.
It was a
Yeah, it was
scenic
a
walk.
scenic walk.
Yes. But it was a long walk. And I didn't factor in, we were tired from the trip as well because we were in a car for 2 hours and there was other things that we had to take into account. But in the end, we arrived at the place and Danny had the biggest smile. She had a bouquet of
Yeah, so
fresh fried
okay, this
fish.
this was fun because it was a restaurant that was like literally at the side of the street. Okay, it wasn't like some fancy sit down restaurant where you could sit inside. It was like so you order inside and then the tables are outside, like along the sidewalk. And
Hmm.
the tables weren't like anything fancy. It was like literally just a table and plastic chairs or something. So anyway, he orders and he comes back with like this paper bouquet. It was basically like fish in like a paper cone. It was like an assortment of seafood. So there was like fish, there was calamares. And then so it's fun because you get this bouquet and nothing else. You don't get utensils.
No,
So
no, you
you
just eat with your
yeah,
hands.
so no, so you open the cone and that's kind of your plate. And then you just
Yeah.
eat the seafood with your hands, with your bare hands. And I think we had wine and that was really fun. It was so good. It was very fresh. Yeah, so that
So
was a
yeah,
really
so
good
in the
dinner.
end, she wasn't mad at me. She wasn't mad at all. So I'm happy about that. Now, what did we do day two? I think day two we
We
explored
were
the
sightseeing. Oh, we rented a boat, like a rowboat.
yeah in the
So
park
yeah. Yeah, so we
in the
went to
park of
this it's
Sevilla.
it's called the Plaza
I
de
think it's called the
España.
Plaza España. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so we rented a rowboat and we were kind of like, well, he was rowing. I was kind of just cheering him on. I was like, yeah, babe, you have strong arms.
It was so hot. I remember I was rowing. I was sweating. It was not a very nice, nice experience for me. But and then Danny tried to row for like 1 minute, and she's like, "I can't. My arms are tired." Yeah, and then basically we were just taking photos. It's really beautiful, really scenic, and I had really fond memories there.
Yeah, it was really fun. Basically, if I could summarize our trip, we ate and walked and walked and ate. That's literally all
And
we
ate and
did. We
walked.
kept eating food because the tapas there was so cheap and so good. And we went to, kind of fancy restaurants. And the
Yes,
food was
but we
like,
spent about 20 euros
yeah,
just between
okay,
the two
so
of
20
us.
euros, that's like 1,000 pesos. Each plate was probably like 180 pesos. The sangria was maybe 100 pesos.
No, we
Because
ate a lot.
We ate a lot.
We
That's
did
why.
not hold back.
Yeah, so we
We
were.
didn't hold back
Yeah,
at
so
all.
we were walking and eating. We were eating while walking.
Yeah, I remember. So we had some really cool dishes there actually. What else did we do there?
Yeah, so we sight saw a lot. We went to the tourist places. We took a lot of photos. We ate a lot. We had a lot of fun, and we kept drinking sangria. That was fun. And wait, hey, and we also ordered because he told me you could order like this really really big pizza for like 500 pesos. It was huge. Like I'm talking maybe 24 inches,
Yeah, something like that.
something like
Yeah.
that. So we ordered.
I
So
love
we
how
ordered a
excited
box
you got.
just for us. Yeah. So we ordered.
It's funny
we,
because
we
that
bought.
box, we used it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. So we got pizza and then we went to the supermarket, we got vodka. We went home. The pizza was huge. Like the slice was literally like my head.
Yeah, the slice alone,
Yeah.
yes.
So
Yeah.
that was really good. We had our vodka and then we went to the fair. Oh, we also brought the vodka to the fair, but we put it in like a water bottle. Yeah, we were drinking during the fair and we were kind of dressed up. I had like a flower in my hair. I think he was wearing a hat.
I bought a sombrero, like a specific
Yeah.
sombrero for the event.
Yeah. And it was fun because
Yeah.
like half of the fair was like rides. So, amusement park, the extreme rides with those little stalls where you play games. And then the other half was like the party scene.
Yes.
Yeah, the food and
party
party
scene, but the
scene.
party scene was very traditional. So everyone was dressed in a Sevillana.
Yeah, everyone was dressed in costume. Well, not
Exactly.
costume. Their Sevillana
Traditional
outfits.
costume.
Yeah. And everyone was literally like kind of in a gown. Okay? Imagine people in gowns walking on the streets. It was so fun.
beautiful.
And
It's
people
really
were
nice.
people were in horses, in carriages. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy.
And all of the tents, each tent had like a private party.
So imagine like a really big area. There's like 100 tents, and in each tent is a different party.
Yeah, but private.
Yeah.
That's the most interesting part. It was a private party. We could not crash any of those tents. There was
Yeah.
one public tent where many people joined, but in general, it was private parties.
So how do you get in? Like, do you get invitations? Or do you
Invitations,
pay?
yeah.
Okay.
People actually pay for these stalls and they invite, their family, their friends over to their stall, to their
Yeah.
tent basically. So, yeah, very cool.
That was so fun. So I think that whole trip was maybe 3 days, 4 days in total. If you guys want to check out the full episode, click the link on the screen or head on over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever podcasts are available. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.